I made $13,000 with faceless AI videos, and in this video I'm going to give you guys the exact breakdown, the exact strategy, the exact full step-by-step way how you can do it too. And just so you know that I'm not talking some BS, just here is the channel. So as you guys can see, 2.4 million views, almost 200,000 watch hours, 7,000 subscribers, and $13,000 in YouTube ad revenue, with the best day being $344. This is just one of my faceless YouTube channels, and yeah, in this video I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do all of that. Now, just a very quick disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. I'm not a licensed advisor. No results or returns are guaranteed. Always do your own research and consult with a professional before making any financial decisions. Now, for the people who don't know who I am, I'm Steffen. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars with faceless YouTube channels, and I've helped hundreds of other people do the same thing. For example, here Martins, we've helped him to make $31,000 in one single month. We've helped a different student to absolutely blow up his channel. Here's another student, $12,000 a month, another one, $24,000 a month, and many, many more. And if you're interested in getting similar results, check out the first link in the video description. Book a completely free one-on-one call with me, and we'll just have a look if you would be a fit to work with me. Then we also have a completely free Skool community. It's the second link in the video description. Make sure to check it out. It has a completely free course. Make sure to join through the link, because otherwise you will get approved, and then otherwise you will not get approved. And then I'll answer all questions in the comments, so shoot your comments into the video description. Now, the first thing we need to build a channel, like I've just shown you, to build a channel exactly like this here, is a niche, right? So I'm just going to close this down. The first thing we need is a niche, so the category we are going to post videos in. Okay, now a niche is, simply put, the topic you will be creating videos about. There are several ways to find a good niche, but today I'll show you the homepage method. All right, this is, in my opinion, the easiest way to do niche research. It's legendary. All our students find their niches that way. I find my niches that way, so it's kind of the easiest way. But before that, here are some important characteristics of a good niche, so we even know what we're even looking for. So firstly, there are fewer than 5 smaller channels creating content in this niche that regularly get more views than they have subscribers. This means there's high demand and low supply, which is extremely important, all right, when it comes to YouTube. And many people fail because they don't have this in place, all right? Just quickly, I have to open for my dog. She's there again. All right, I'm back, and where is she? There she is. Always wants to sit in my office. But yeah, then number 2, there are no channels with more than 100,000 subscribers. Super important, because you will not be able to compete against channels that are already huge and established, all right? There are no smaller channels failing. This is something most people don't even have a look at. Most people just look at the channels that are winning. They never ever look at the channels that are failing, which is one of the most important things to look at, right? And if there are a bunch of channels failing, that's a huge red flag, and you don't want to go into that niche. The niche is not older than 6 months. I can create better content than my competitors. This can also just be longer content. That should be good. Then, am I actually interested in this niche? That's not absolutely necessary, as long as you build a team that actually has interest in the niche. And then lastly, is the niche monetizable, which you will be able to see with ElevenLabs, just as an example here, which I would also highly recommend you guys to get. Here, ElevenLabs, I'll link it in the video description. With ElevenLabs, you can actually see if a channel is monetized or not. It has a bunch of different features as well. It's like 13 euros a month. I'd highly recommend it. Check it out. And yes. All right, so let me actually quickly show you guys how exactly the homepage method works. I'm gonna break it down very quickly. So what we do is we kind of create a dummy account like this. So just a niche research account. We just call it a dummy account on which we're gonna do niche research. On this specific account, all right, it will be empty in the beginning. So it's gonna look exactly like a empty Google, YouTube incognito window. Like here, for example, it's gonna be empty, all right? What you do then is, let me just show it to you guys in an incognito window, actually. Gonna be the most easiest way. So what you do is you open up YouTube on that account. Obviously, you're gonna be signed in, right? What you do then is you literally look up, just as an example, the biggest houses. Now this can be anything you are interested in. No joke, anything. Trust me, there are niches in every kind of direction you can think of. So what you do is you look this up, and then in the search bar, you literally just keep your cursor like this and look for faceless videos. Like for example, this channel here is 100% faceless. You let this video play and you click yourself through on faceless videos here on the sidebar. And you do this for quite a while. If you have a specific niche, just click on that specific niche's videos, all right? You do this for quite a while. And if you go then back to YouTube homepage, you will see that your YouTube homepage will show you a bunch of faceless videos on your homepage, right? And that's exactly what we use to do niche research. Now, if I, for example, reload this page here just as an example, then you will see again a bunch of faceless video, faceless video, faceless video, not faceless video, faceless video, faceless video, faceless, 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 all faceless videos. And then you kind of just go through here and you look for channels that are small, right? But get a lot of views. Like for example here, Tim Reborn History. This is a channel I don't even know yet. And here we can see this channel is absolutely blowing up. 150,000 views, 900,000 views, 260,000 views. So this would be a good one. Then we just subscribe to it, right? All right. Now let me show you guys. So once you have a niche, right, I'm gonna show you guys this niche because it might just be the easiest kind of method to, or easiest channel to show you guys today. But once you have a niche, right, we need ideation. So for this, we're actually going to use ChatGPT, or we're going to use AI to do that. That's exactly the same what I did with the channel I've just shown you guys. So we have this prompt here, right? If you want the prompt, just join the completely free Skool community. I'll post it inside there. Pretend you are a YouTube guru and faceless channel expert. Write me a prompt to copy this style of video ideas. I want a perfect ideation model. Write me video ideas based off these outliers that performed well on their channel. Target clickbait and CTR. Write me the expert prompt to give ChatGPT. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to ask ChatGPT to write us a prompt to give that prompt to ChatGPT. For ChatGPT to then give us the correct video ideas. So just firstly going to make a screenshot from this page. Then we're going to go to ChatGPT, paste it inside here. We're going to get this prompt. Like I said, you will find this prompt in the free Skool community. Now we're just gonna send this out to ChatGPT. Now ChatGPT is gonna write us like a whole prompt. We can give it back to it, as I've already explained, for it to then give us way better and cooler and more video ideas. So let's copy all of this. So it gives us here the current outliers, the core rules, the output format, the quantity, everything. This here I'm going to change because we don't need that many video ideas. Open, important, boom. Let's look for that. We just need like 2, 3, like let's do 5. Generate 5 video ideas. We're going to send that off. Now it's going to give us video ideas, possibility, ideation module, reverse engineered. So now it's kind of reverse engineering everything. And we just have to wait. By the way, my videos are completely uncut. Let me know in the comments below if you guys like that my videos are, completely uncut. So why the universe is already too old for us. Nothing you send to space is really coming back. What awesome video ideas. The distance makes this the distance that makes civilization pointless. The faster things human will never build. This one's a bit random. But let's say, for example, nothing you send into, let's take this one, right? Just as an example, as a video topic, sounds quite cool. All right. Then we need a script. All right. We need a script, which we're also completely going to do with AI. So the prompt is very simple. Here's a faceless YouTube automation niche I want to copy. Pretend you're a professional script writing genius and guru. These are the best performing videos, so we can replicate their success and virality. Using the script I'm going to provide you as a reference, write me a prompt to give ChatGPT to write me a script for this topic. I just have to exchange the topic like this. Boom. Make sure it's insanely optimized for AVD and viewer retention that flows the exact same as the reference I'm going to provide. Make me make me the prompt and also include the script in the prompt. Right, so what we're gonna do here now is we're just gonna copy all of this. Then we're just gonna open up a brand new ChatGPT script, paste it inside here, like that. Then we're gonna make another screenshot on here, boom, paste the screenshot inside there. And then we have to go to a YouTube transcript. You can choose anyone. We're actually going to use the most viral video because something in that video has been done correct, right? Then I'll get sent this in. All right. Okay, so here we have the script now. We just copy that, go ahead and paste it inside here. And now it's gonna prompt or write us a prompt we can give back to ChatGPT to then write us a script that is very similar to the original. So as we can see here, copy paste prompt, like this exact prompt here into ChatGPT. Here it's writing the whole structure of the video. So cold open, expectation flip, escalating reality, chapter style flow, super awesome. Right? That's all I can say. So now we're just gonna copy all of this. Boom. Deliver only the finished script, final output requirements. All right, we're just gonna put it inside there. Then we have to copy this script here again. Oops, boom, copy. Now we just have to find the, here. So we here match this flow. All right, so here we just paste the current script and we're just gonna paste it in. At the bottom, I always add, write me the script in 1000 word segments like this. And write me 2000 words, just as an example, all right? So now it's gonna write us 2000 words, and it's gonna write us 2 segments. For the people who don't know, how to write long scripts with ChatGPT, this is exactly what you want to tell it. Write me a script in 1000 word segments and write me X amount of words. And it's gonna do exactly that. The most unsettling truth about the universe isn't that it will end one day. It's that in many ways it already has. Not in fire, not in darkness, but quietly, gradually, long before we ever arrived to notice, right? Awesome script. That's all I can say. So then we literally copy this whole script, right? And then we need a voiceover. Now, for everyone, ElevenLabs time has come to an end. We use GenAIPro these days, right? Obviously, you can also use ElevenLabs, but we use GenAIPro because it's way cheaper, firstly. And secondly, you can, what did I want to say now? I wanted to say something, it has the exact same voices as ElevenLabs, right? So you can get like 1 million credits on here for $22. On ElevenLabs, this is going to be way more expensive. So we can actually quickly have a look what this is going to cost on ElevenLabs. So let's go just to pricing. By the way, I still love ElevenLabs, right? And don't have anything against it. And so here we get 2 million credits for $330, right? Here we can get 2 million credits for $40, right? It will be linked in the video description below. Check it out. Just gonna make your YouTube automation journey way more accessible and easy to start. All right. So, all right, now we have the script here. So what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna copy this whole script inside, we're gonna copy the whole script and paste it inside here. Before we generate the voiceover though now, we want to listen what kind of voiceover is this channel here using, so we can use a very similar voiceover because our channel is going to be similar to this and we want to do what is already proven to work in this specific niche. So let's click on the video.
Body is exposed to 3 completely different gravitational environments. First, weightlessness during...
So it's a very chilled basic voiceover, I would say. So let's go here, then to filters. Then we would say, let's say informative, educational. It's a male, and I would say it's like a young guy. Then we just apply filters. Let's take a listen to what we get here.
Here is an example of a mid-tone, clear yet warm.
perfect voice, I would say. Okay, so we're gonna use this voice. Now, one thing that is a bit irritating with GenAIPro, you will see now that it sometimes takes quite a while to kind of generate the voiceover, which is a bit annoying, but we'll just wait it out until this is done. So once it's done, like it's a little bit unstable, especially if the platform is overloaded. So we always try to, generate the voiceovers way ahead. So if you want like a stable, 100% perfect voiceovers every single time, ElevenLabs is still going to be better, right? But this is always going to be cheaper. All right. So while the voiceover is generating, let's speak about video editing. All right. This is the only task, in my opinion, that cannot be done with AI. Reason for it is because most AI tools are not there yet. All right, most AI tools cannot edit videos the same way a human could. So you have two different options now. For this specific channel, we can clearly see that all of these video clips are all stock footage, right? They're all from Storyblocks, right? So either you can edit this video yourself using CapCut or Premiere Pro or any kind of editing software, or you could use Upwork, right, to hire a freelancer to edit this video for you for like $20 or something. That's up to you, okay? But I would not generate the whole video using AI, okay? Then we come to, the thumbnails. Super easy. You can either, again, hire a thumbnail designer from Upwork for like, these thumbnails are super simple for like $5 a thumbnail, or you can just create the thumbnails yourself, all right? The choice is yours. But I would, especially if you can't edit videos, I would just outsource it. I would really just outsource it because it's something that takes a while to learn, firstly. And secondly, it's something that's gonna take its time, right? If you don't have much time, I'll just outsource it, okay? All right, so while the voiceover is still loading, let's speak about the niche testing framework. So this is what we use to kind of test a niche. So I follow this exact process with every single niche I get into to avoid spending money on videos that will never work. Before we get into that, just very quickly, if you're interested in working close with me and kind of get the same results as our students did, for example, here Antonin monetized in 20 days or many others, just have a look at, you can literally pause the video and read through all of this. Then check out the first link in the video description. Book a completely free one-on-one call with me. We'll just have a look if you would be a good fit to work with me or not, and check it out. This is still loading, might load quite long, might not even finish in this video, but maybe we'll just wait. But let's see. Let me explain the niche testing framework. But book your call now, right? Then, all right, so once we found a niche, okay, then we now need to decide what account are we going to post on. A new account, a personal account, an aged account, or a pre-monetized account. A new account is just an YouTube account that is completely brand new, that you can literally go ahead and create now. Then we have a personal account. A personal account is a YouTube account that we use to watch YouTube, that we use to watch YouTube videos every single day, right? That's a personal account. These two here are at the moment, in my opinion, the best. Then we have a aged account, which is just a YouTube account from 2006 to 2009. They're also really good. And then we have pre-monetized accounts, which are YouTube accounts that are already monetized, which I would not recommend for anyone just starting out because it can get quite expensive, right? So let me just put that there. Okay. So once we have this, right? Once we have our account ready, okay, then we need 5 to 10 video topics. Okay, because all we're going to do is we're going to post 5 to 10 videos to see if the niche is going to work or not. All right, we're going to write the script with ChatGPT, as I've just shown you guys. The voiceover we're going to do with ElevenLabs or GenAIPro. For the editor, we're going to use a freelancer for like $15 to $20, right? For the thumbnail designer, we're going to use a freelancer or we're going to do it ourselves. Okay. Now, this is just to keep the video creation costs extremely low, especially if we're just testing out a niche. We don't want to spend thousands of dollars in testing a niche. All right, the voiceover is, by the way, done. Let's quickly take a listen.
The most unsettling truth about the universe isn't that it will end one day. It's that, in many ways, it already has.
All right, so this voiceover has quite a few pauses, which you would have to edit out. But yeah, that's the thing of AI. So you have to play around with it. Then, so we have the script done. Voiceover done, editing done, video done. While this is actually important before you get them done, your video length must be 1.5 times longer than your competitor length. This is just something I've been seeing that, it works way better and your video is way more likely to go viral if your video is longer than your competitor video. Why? Because then your video has the chance to beat your competitor video easily with the average video duration, or how many minutes a viewer actually watched, all right? And keep in mind, YouTube is a business. They want to make money. So they want to keep people on YouTube. And if your video just keeps someone 1 second longer on YouTube, YouTube is going to push out your video, all right? Then we have our thumbnail and our title. Thumbnail and title, the style of it should be as close as possible to our reference channels, all right? Very important. Okay, many people mess up on these two. Many people try to create like a Mr. Beast style thumbnail. Try to create a thumbnail that is as similar as possible to the original one. Okay, then we go into the posting. This is how we do it. So we post, skip, post, skip, post, post, skip, post. All right, this is kind of the posting sequence I follow at the moment. It can be very random, like you do yours very random. Now there are two things that can happen. Either the channel is going to take off, right? This usually takes 3 to 10 days, all right? Once your channel takes off, that's only where you can continue posting videos, because now you know that the channel is going to work. And we do this for every single channel we test to avoid spending unnecessary money, okay? Now, there's scenario 2. We don't get any views, okay? You don't continue posting videos if you don't get any views in the first 10 days. Don't continue, all right? Now, do not delete the videos from YouTube, because we had it, just as an example, my sister's also running channels. She started a channel last year, November, and only in January, the video started getting views. And this channel was literally monetized within a few days after it started getting views, okay? So never delete the videos off YouTube, all right? But here's some reasons why a channel might fail. So it's either your niche, make sure that you have the niche research checklist next to you. Could be the video topics, could be the packaging, the video length, or it's a bad channel, right? Bad channel is usually when you don't get any impressions, okay? Now, if a channel fails, so in case of a channel failing, firstly go back and try to understand why did this channel not succeed? And then secondly, start over with niche research and repeat this process. Trust me, if you repeat this process a couple of times with the niche research checklist, you will have a channel monetized in no time, okay? This is what we do every single day, every single week, okay? Now, keep in mind, if you're interested in working close with me, like for example, here, this student who made $24,000 a month, or here a student who got 15,000 views on his first video in the first 12 hours, then check out the first link in the video description. Book a completely free call with me and we'll have a look if you would be a fit or not. And then I'll see you in the next video.